Welcome to the PI Podcast, your destination for everything NFL, discussing the latest news and providing in-depth analysis of every NFL game. And now, here are your hosts, Ian and Tesh.
Hey guys, what is up? PI Podcast episode number 40. Definitely just trying to figure this out. We're streaming on a restream to Twitch and YouTube, so it's gonna be a little bit different. But appreciate you guys. We're testing. Okay, comments work.
That was on. Okay, yeah. We got all the comments there now. Let's go, baby.
All right. So you should be able to see your comments now. Did you have any notes, Ian? Or
you wish I had.
What's up, Drake?
Okay, so notes for today. Desean Watson.
Again.
He's got 50 no, just kidding. They're in discussions now to figure out what to do with Desean Watson. There's been a lot of suggestions to, since he was out last year, have that be part of his suspension so he doesn't get as long of a suspension, which I think is BS. I think he should be suspended for at least 2022 and come back to it in 2023 and see if there's any more charges against him.
Now there's rumors that he could be suspended only 6 to 8 games, which is stupid in my opinion. How are you going to let that as the NFLPA? How are you going to let that slide? There's no way. If that does happen, the NFL is rigged. The NFL, something's wrong with the NFLPA. They should all get fired, honestly. All of them in that position should get fired, especially the commissioner. There's no way that can happen. There's no way. Like, to have a suspected assaulter only get 6 to 8 games when someone who gambles gets a whole year, you're really gonna make him, oh, that's not that bad. That's literally what they're saying. That's how bad that is. Oh my god, Drake.
It's a little extreme.
That's a little extreme.
All right. So we're also going to look over the 3013.com actually just released their top 25 players under 25. So we are going to actually look into some of these, see who they are, see who they're judging. Let's see. So tier 1, the brightest young stars. They have Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Justin Jefferson, Nick Bosa, Jamar Chase, Kyler Murray, and Micah Parsons. That's solid for the brightest young stars, in my opinion.
All right. Maybe that's not too bad. That's a decent list, not gonna lie. Appreciate everyone for the likes on TikTok. It did the vid the same as that Gotta Watch It though. Oh yeah, definitely Drake, definitely. Yeah, I know. Drake really got a whole year. That list is pretty good though. Justin Herbert's an up and coming young quarterback. He can make all the throws. He's accurate enough already. He's just proving to get better and better as the year goes on. And the Chargers have found the franchise quarterback, I think. in Justin Herbert, and he's just only going to look so much better this year. And this is a prove it kind of year, not really prove it or move it deal, but prove it because he's going to be playing in the toughest division in football, and we'll see if he can step up and play like the other quarterbacks in that division.
Yeah. So then they've got tier 2, which is game changers, game changing youngsters. Tristan Wirfs, Jair Alexander, Fred Warner, Jonathan Taylor, Rashawn Slater, Minka Fitzpatrick, AJ Terrell, and Derwin James.
Yep, again, AJ, appreciate you stopping by. Nick Bosa.
God damn it. That's even worse.
I don't know what to do. It was showing your half of your face.
All right, there we go.
There we go.
All right, so I agree with those. Those are all game changers. Tristan Wirfs, very good offensive lineman.
AJ Terrell, very good corner.
Minka, very good. Obviously deserving of his contract he just got. I think I just skipped a tier. Tier 3, best of the rest.
Ooh.
AJ Brown, Denzel Ward, DK Metcalf, Patrick Surtain, CeeDee Lamb, Max Crosby, Roquan Smith, Devin White, and Jalen Waddle.
Sorry, free Gruden. That free Gruden. Oh man, I don't think he's coming back anytime soon.
Yeah, he's. I
don't think he ever will.
Yeah, Gruden's gone. Urban Meyer's gone. Jerry.
Henry Ruggs
gone. Calvin coming back next year.
Yeah.
But
yikes.
Do they have a worse tier than this? Let me make sure before I close out of here.
All right.
All notable names. I mean, I would throw Trevor Lawrence in there if it was me, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, you're biased. It's okay. Man, I like. Wait, what? All right, Greg, calm down a little bit. Calm down. Calm down a little bit, Drake.
All right. Who is a better fit for Baker Mayfield? Seattle Seahawks, Carolina Panthers, the New York Football Giants, or is it better for him to ride the bench and test free agency next year? What would be the ideal situation for Baker Mayfield?
I think the ideal situation in my mind right now is the Seahawks or Panthers. The Seahawks have Pete Carroll. You know you're going to have a good coach there. He had Russell Wilson. He's just going to make Baker Mayfield, I think, better. He's that good of a coach. And he's going to have pieces around him on offense. He has Chris Carson up there. He has DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. He doesn't have the line yet, but he has those amazing receivers at his disposal. A young, building defense that's only going to get better throughout the years. And if he goes to Carolina, he has some receivers, Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore. He has Christian McCaffrey when he's healthy, one of the best running backs in the league. He has an actual defense on Panthers. Panthers have a decent defense. So definitely both situations are really good for him.
Yeah, I think the best situation, I got to give it to Seattle. And it's looking like that's where he's going to go. But Baker Mayfield would have DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. I mean, that's a hell of a wide receiver room.
That's a very good wide receiver.
And not playing football is not going to help Baker. He has to play and prove himself. He can't sit the bench. That's not going to help him at all.
Yeah, waiting a year is going to hurt Baker a lot. You could even see it when Desean Watson, if he ever comes back. That's going to hurt him. It'd be another year gone. If that happens, 2 or 3 years now, he's going to be out of the NFL. It's only gonna destroy his potential so much.
That's on my notes.
What?
That's on my notes.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. If you guys have any questions, leave it down below. We're doing before the NFL season. We're doing some more Q&A type streams.
Yeah. What's up, Eddie?
What's up, Eddie?
My man, Philly's finest. Yeah, so actually, you know what? We'll talk about the Eagles for a second.
Okay.
Because
the Philadelphia Eagles
are going to win their division.
Yeah, they could possibly. I see them
Possibly
being
out of
second,
here.
though, at least.
They will win their
I see
division.
him being second, though. Definitely, Jalen Hurts, as long as he is playing at a high level, definitely have all the talent in the world. They have Devontae Smith out there. They have Miles Sanders, who's a decent running back. They have some other receivers at their receiving core. They have Jalen Reagor. I know he dropped a lot of balls last year, but I mean, he's a young receiver. I mean, he can only get better. And then that defense with Fletcher Cox on the line, they re-signed for a year. And then they just drafted Jordan Davis, that big boy from Georgia. I think he's going to play really, really well. And they still have Darius Slay at cornerback. And they have some pieces up there on the defense. I think Jalen Hurts, if he plays at that high level, they can win the division.
Yeah.
Because the only thing you got to worry about is how Dak and that defense plays. If that defense plays the same way the Cowboys defense did last year, then definitely is going to be tough. AJ Brown, yep, especially Eddie. AJ Brown, how could I forget that? AJ Brown, he has him at his disposal now. Jalen Hurts has the weapons galore right now.
Yeah, and I want to take a look at the other teams in the division as well. So the Washington football team are Commanders now. I mean, they're so out of sorts. They just figured out their name. I mean, they got Carson Wentz at quarterback. Granted, they locked down Terry McLaurin, which was a very good move, but it's a shot in the dark with Carson Wentz. It didn't work in Indianapolis, and I said it last week. The Washington Commanders are not as good as what Indianapolis Colts were last year. So if you think they're making the playoffs, not going to happen. The New York Giants, yes, they did get better this offseason. They hired a offensive-minded head coach, but they're nowhere near ready to try to push for a playoff spot with Daniel Jones as their quarterback. He's going to take a couple more years to develop, and who knows if there's going to be a team willing to do that. And then I want to say, let's see, the Cowboys, they got significantly worse this offseason. They lost their right tackle in Collins. They lost Amari Cooper. They lost Cedric Wilson. They lost
Randy
Gregory. I mean, they lost a lot. And so that's why I like the Eagles to win the division. He mentioned how they got better in all their weapons. I mentioned their division. Like they have an easy division to win, in my opinion. The only team that will fight them is the Dallas Cowboys. But I also would say Mike McCarthy's a terrible head coach. Or I'm not going to say terrible. He's average. He's been carried by elite quarterback play his entire career in Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre. Let's see. Hey, don't speak on my boy Carson. That's Tua's first cousin.
Wait, what?
Well, that whole family's trash then. Carson is known for giving up on his team if things aren't going his way. Not a good look for a team looking for a leader. 100% correct. And also not good for a team who's trying to overcome the adversity, because the Washington Commanders have almost as much dysfunction in their organization right now as the Raiders and the Jaguars had last year. I mean, their president is always under fire. And Dez did catch it, yes.
Yeah, Dez definitely did catch it. That division is there for the Eagles to take. It's just going to depend on how that team plays together and how good they are throughout the season. It is a long season. So we'll see on their schedule as well. We'll see if they can compete and fight the Dallas Cowboys for that playoff spot. And who knows? Depends how the NFC goes. Top two in that division could potentially get a playoff spot based on their records.
All right. While we are here on this topic, the Eagles' schedule. We're going to look at it and we're going to definitively say whether they will win their division or not. Right here, right now.
Yep. Preseason.
Let's see. Preseason, we're not worried about those games. Regular season, we start off with a Week 1 game against the Detroit Lions. W for Philadelphia.
W.
We have a week 2 game against the Minnesota Vikings.
That'd be close.
That's a close game, but I'll give it to the Eagles.
Okay.
You can, if you got
I got Vikings. I got Vikings.
Say it with your chest.
I got until I see the Eagles as a whole team. Well, the Eagles did make up the playoffs last year. That's gonna be tough. If the Vikings play like they did last year, Eagles will definitely win that game.
Okay, at worst 1-1.
At worst,
Washington Commanders.
They're gonna win that game.
Yeah,
they're gonna win that.
2-1 at least. Jacksonville Jaguars 3-1. Arizona Cardinals. This one's hard because the Cardinals always start off hot.
Yeah, I don't think they win that game.
All right, so we'll go 3-2. Dallas Cowboys. I think they're gonna split.
Yeah,
I'll give game 1.
And on prime time, I might give it to the Cowboys here.
Okay, so we'll say.
Wait, isn't it in Philadelphia or Dallas? Oh, it's in Philadelphia, so it's like confusing.
Yeah, so 4-2.
Yeah,
4-2. Then a bye week, early bye.
Early bye.
Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm giving that to the Eagles.
Yeah, I'm giving that to the Eagles as well.
5-2. Texans.
Giving that to Eagles.
6-2. Washington Commanders. 7-2. Indianapolis Colts. 7-3. They get a loss there.
And
Green Bay Packers. 7-4.
Another primetime game. What time was that? The Colts game.
The Colts game.
Okay. But they have a couple of primetime.
What are we at?
7-2.
7-3 because we gave them Green Bay, and then Green Bay's a loss, so that's 7-4.
Okay.
That's 11 in the bye, so yeah, 7-4. Tennessee Titans.
Very, very close.
Very good game.
I might have to give it to the Titans just based on Mike Vrabel.
At worst, 7-5.
Yeah.
New York Giants win 8-5.
Yeah.
Chicago Bears win 9-5. Dallas Cowboys, I said they would split, so they lose this one. That's 9-6.
Oh no, you're good, Drake. Definitely comment as much as you want. We're just getting
the Saints.
And then we'll get back to you.
That's tough. The Saints defense is extremely good.
Yeah. They might just
Jameis Winston, Jalen Hurts. I'm going Jalen Hurts on that.
I'm going Jalen Hurts.
All right. 10-6, and then the Giants, that's 11-6.
Yeah.
That's a
very good
team.
possibility with their schedule this year that the Eagles can make the playoffs. It's going to be very, very adamant.
11-6, and if you want to give them the loss to the Saints, that's 10-7.
10-7 at worst. So definitely,
I think we gave them wins to the teams that needed wins, and then the debatable ones we gave them a loss, and they still came out 10-7.
Yeah. So
they could do better than that. I mean, they could sweep the Cowboys and go 11-6.
They could.
They could win that game against the Saints. Go 12-5.
Yeah, but we'll have to see this season when they play against those lesser teams. See if they can actually get the job done against those teams.
Ooh, Eddie, as a Philadelphia fan, I call it now. We sweep the entire NFC East this year.
Oh, okay.
I like it. I like the confidence. It's a team that you can be confident in. You know, they did the right moves this year. I think everybody can agree with that. They made all the right moves.
Yeah, Drake, no Falcons on the Eagles schedule this year. Yeah, we played the Eagles a lot recently. And going Drake, talking about that, Debo, San Francisco Fair Jones is up there. Oh my God.
What happened?
Yeah, our offseason is great. Oh yeah, Eddie. The Eagles' offseason was really, really good. What were you saying, Drake, about Debo and San Fran? It's not fair from John Lynch's up there. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's weird how it doesn't show the email.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was a very fair assessment of the Eagles. And really, it wasn't in favor of the Eagles that much because everything that was an L, like everything that we put as a loss. Yes, Debo did want out, and he still wants out. However, nobody's doing anything about it. Like, it's just at a standstill, it looks like. Not sure what that means for Debo.
He did. Didn't he show up to training camp?
Let's see.
I think he did, but right now it's looking either way. Looking 50-50 either way. 50-50. He's either going out and really wants to trade, or he's gonna play, because he's still really deciding. And they're doing everything they can. San Francisco is to keep Debo. As far as they're saying, we're not trading Debo, so we'll see what San Francisco does and what happens with Deebo Samuel. There's a chance he does play this year, regardless. So we'll see. If he does play, is it Deebo's last year? We're gonna have to see if he wants to stay with the 49ers or not.
I mean, here's the thing though. Deebo's gonna be getting paid. I mean, look at these contracts that have just recently came out. Cooper Kupp, 3 years, $80 million. A.J. Brown, 4 years, $100 million. Tyreek Hill, 4 years, $120 million. Devontae Adams, 5 years, $142 million. Terry McLaurin, 3 years, $71 million. Deebo Samuel is going to be looking for that. I don't know how many years, but he's going to be looking for at least $25 to $30 million a year, at least. And I think he's going to get more than that because he is a dual threat player. However, you're right. He's only done it for 1 year. It's a really hard to. So many times these players have these breakout years. They get paid, and then they never do it again.
Yeah. You could. Who knows how Deebo's gonna play this year? I expect him to play at the level he did because when you're watching him throughout the season and the playoffs, he was putting that offense on his back, literally making plays in the backfield and at receiving as well. Just amazing plays that you don't usually see. I mean, they're doing everything they can. The other team is doing everything they can to stop. But
what's up, AJ?
But he's just. I think he's gonna play well regardless. And Cooper Kupp, everyone knows he's been solid. It's not saying this is a breakout year, but before he's been solid. He's been solid second or third wide receiver last couple of years as well. I've seen him go well with Jared Goff as well. So.
Yeah, so this is a little bit different for them. Cooper Kupp has had 3. So if you look at his stats, last year he went off last year. Almost 2,000 yards. The year before, 974 yards. That's not bad. I mean, that's playing behind Robert Woods. Like, that's what that 974 is. And Jared Goff's your quarterback. 2019, 1,160 yards. The year before that, 566. Yes, that's a huge drop. But his rookie year, 870 yards. It's not like he's just now breaking out. Like, the Deebo Samuel is a breakout year, and he's never done it before. Cooper Kupp has been consistently above average and just happened to have a breakout year this year because of the quarterback. He established a very good quarterback relationship with Matthew Stafford. So that's the big reason he went off. But Deebo Samuel, yes, they figured out how to use him, and that's a huge reason why he exploded this year. I mean, like he said, he put the 49ers on his back this past year. He had 800 yards his rookie year, solid season. Again, around what Cooper Kupp did his rookie year. But then the year before, he only had 391 yards. I'm assuming he was hurt. This isn't showing how many games he played that year. But then he went off for 1,400 yards. So, I mean, Deebo has a very small sample size compared to Cooper Kupp.
And Deebo Samuel has Kyle Shanahan calling the offense right now. If he leaves San Francisco, he doesn't have Kyle Shanahan anymore. And say what you want about Kyle Shanahan, he's a master offensive weapon for your offense. Yeah, he's literally a master at offensive play calling. He can put people in certain spots and make them do what he wants and get them open no matter who's on that defense. He's gonna find ways for them to get open. That's a little part of why Deebo is so good as well. He has Kyle Shanahan with him, and if he leaves, San Francisco, he's not going to have Kyle Shanahan anymore. And that's where you're going to see if Debo is going to play at the same level he did last year.
Drake says, honestly, I wouldn't give him a contract because he's going to have wear and tear from playing two positions. Yes, but that to me, the fact he's playing two positions is worth the money. Yes, you've run into the risk of an injury. However, so if you're thinking about the way contracts are worked and who gets the most on your team, typically the quarterback's getting paid the most. However, in this situation, Deebo Samuel is a legit game-changing player. He's the best player on their offense. Why would he not be worth what Jimmy Garoppolo is making? I mean, I'm not saying they should pay him a $30 million contract like quarterbacks make, but why is he not worth that much? When he's playing two positions, he's your entire offense. It's like Christian McCaffrey. Like, you can be a half-ass quarterback with Christian McCaffrey on your team, and you're still going to look good. Cam Newton.
Yeah. And Deebo Samuel, it's just that you saw what he did last season. He played halfback better than a halfback did on some other teams. And he played wide receiver too. And he still got open regardless. At a very
high level, yeah.
At a very high level. So I don't know if he's going to turn into Le'Veon Bell. Because Le'Veon Bell just got put on a different team, and he couldn't be the Le'Veon Bell he was on the Pittsburgh Steelers because that coaching staff was way better than what he had on the Jets. Deebo, he's going to prove itself if he's out of San Francisco. That's where he's going to show if he's that all-around player that everyone is going to pay. That some team wants to pay $80 million or not.
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell, I can see where you're coming from with the Le'Veon Bell because he was made because of the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line and also the game plan they used for Le'Veon Bell. Similar reason why James Conner did so well. However, he went to Arizona and proved, hey, I can do it like on a different team. So that's why he just got his contract. And I think he led the league in touchdowns from the running back position, if I'm not mistaken. He was up there for most rushing TDs last year. Pretty sure it was James Conner. No, I was completely wrong. Oh, that's 2020.
Yeah, but the thing is, between comparing Le'Veon Bell and Deebo Samuel, Deebo Samuel is a better receiver than Le'Veon Bell was as well. But Deebo can also run the ball if he needs to on jet screens, just running the ball in general. He has the same vision. He has the vision like really good running backs. So definitely, I see where you're coming from with the comparison that Le'Veon Bell hasn't been himself since he left Pittsburgh. But Deebo Samuel in himself, he's a receiver and a halfback. Maybe not just straight up halfback, maybe a little more receiver. But that's going to help him even more than being more of a halfback.
Yeah, and I just looked it up. So Jonathan Taylor had 18 rushing touchdowns. James Conner had 15. But James Conner had 3 receiving touchdowns, and Jonathan Taylor had 2. So Jonathan Taylor led the league with 20 total, and James Conner had 18. And actually, Austin Eckler had 12 rushing and 8 receiving touchdowns, so he had 20 as well. So I was a little off on that, but James Conner was a top 5 touchdown back last year, which is good for fantasy. So we were talking about starting a fantasy team or a fantasy league. So we're gonna start talking some fantasy football more often. So like we were talking about, last podcast. If you guys want a part of that, join the Discord. Get Can I get mod on? Yeah, we can give you that. I gotta remember how to do it, but
I think you just need to click his profile picture. Oh, there you go.
I'm not gonna do it that way. I'm gonna do it this way.
Okay.
We're gonna do a money and a free league, Eddie.
Oh, in the first, you're doing a draft tomorrow, Drake? Ooh. First round, Ian. What do you think Drake should take?
In the first. Oh. All right, just rule for mod number 1, no banning anybody. That's the rule. We don't ban anybody here. But yeah, so it's going to be a free and a paid league. And then we are also creating one on DraftKings for a weekly buy-in to draft your players. It's just a standard. I think it's I don't remember how many players you can draft, but everybody puts in $5 each week. You don't have to do it. It's a weekly thing. And at the end of it, the pot will... Oh, we are not doing it. Oh, he's doing his in June. I don't know about all that.
Oh, it's probably doing... Are you doing a mock draft, Drake, or like...
Is it a mock or a actual draft? Because that's early. You don't want to pull a J.K. Dobbins on you, like getting hurt in the training camp.
Oh, my God.
That's a risky one, man.
Oh, damn. That is... Oh.
I don't know.
That's going to be tough.
I would maybe do a free league, but I wouldn't be paying for a league for...
Damn, that's really early for a draft. Damn, the only reason it wouldn't be early if it was a dynasty draft. Maybe you did a little more reasonable. But damn, oh, got you, Drake. Damn, it is pretty early though. June, you don't know who's gonna get hurt by September.
Someone could get traded.
Yeah,
someone could retire. Gronk just retired last week.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, we're planning on doing like a live draft here.
Can you imagine drafting Christian McCaffrey and then he comes out like Andrew Luck and goes, I'm actually retiring.
Oh, and you drafted him first round?
Him first?
That'd be horrible. We're planning on having a draft board up here, so when we do the draft, we're going to put everyone's name and then put the players they got on the draft board. So we'll send you guys a picture on Discord, whatever. So
Please. Obviously, we're going to keep updates on the podcast. We're going to keep updates on TikTok, on Twitter, all that. But it's really good to join the Discord because we're going to put polls because the free league is going to get a prize for first place. We might even do a prize for second or third, depending on if we can get 10 people in it. The paid league is going to get the pot, might get a prize as well. We haven't decided that, but we're trying to get it full of people that are in the podcast towards the beginning, because like we want the prizes and stuff to go from the people that's been supporting us from the beginning. Obviously, during NFL season, we expect a lot more traffic because that's when everybody really starts looking up NFL stuff. However, if you're watching us in June when nothing's going on, like those are the guys we want to surprise and bless with a jersey or a helmet or whatever,
Exactly.
So but the Discord is definitely a good spot to be because we'll do our polls to decide what the prizes are, all that good stuff.
Yeah, we're thinking about, we don't know for sure yet, Drake. We might do an NFL fantasy, ESPN. Oh my God. NFL, ESPN. We're thinking about some other, some different draft apps. So definitely, we'll let you guys know when it does happen. Definitely not confirmed yet. We're thinking about it. There's a few other sites we can use and apps. So
and it will probably not be a Jags jersey. We're kind of undecided, which is why we're gonna do the poll, because we don't know if we want to wait to see who the winner is and then ask them what they want. Maybe do like a cap on a
jersey either.
I don't know. I'd take a Kyle Pitts jersey, and I'm not even a Falcons fan. A Young Hoku?
Wait, what were you talking about?
I'm saying I would take a Falcons jersey of certain players.
No, what are you talking about? I mean,
a surprise. What were you talking about?
I'm confused. I don't even know. I'm confused.
You said
you wouldn't get a Jaguar jersey. What do you mean by that?
No, Eddie said that.
Oh,
look at the comments, my guy.
I was confused. Oh, because it comes up early on there.
Yeah, it comes up really early on me.
That makes sense.
I would take, as long as it's not Blake Bortles, bro. I'll get him an Andrew Wingard jersey.
Oh my god.
A Taven Bryan jersey.
Damn, that might just go straight into dumpster fire.
I don't even think they make those.
Damn, they probably don't. Oh man.
No hate on the boat. The best of all time.
Yeah.
Blake Bortles, the boat.
Okay. No, I'm never gonna throw it in dumpster fire.
And remember, guys, when we hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, we will both be reacting to two of the most heartbreaking fans in Jaguar and Falcons history. I will be rewatching the Miles Jack wasn't down game. He will be reacting and watching the 28-3 blown lead Super Bowl. As soon as we hit 1,000, we'll do it live. We're gonna watch the AFC Championship game. Then you're gonna watch the 28-3 game.
I may have to start.
Drake said he's not watching that stream. I don't blame you. That's heartbreaking.
No, I've seen the highlights for that game multiple times.
I know. Deep down, I'm hoping we never hit 1,000. I'm just kidding. So yeah.
Well, at 10,000 subscribers, I'll watch it. I'll watch the full game.
No, we're watching the full game for.
I thought you meant the highlight.
No, we're not doing the highlight video. We're watching the whole game. You're gonna watch the Edelman catch. You're gonna watch Julio Jones toe drag and still lose.
I let that play. Okay.
And then I have to watch Blake Bortles kneel it going into halftime up by 4, and then I have to watch Miles Jack wasn't down and cry about it.
Mine's gonna be worse.
Say what you will. That's a heartbreaking moment for me.
Maybe. Oh man. Yeah. Today we were testing on YouTube. Oh my god! I didn't do anything. That's what the people decided on one of our streams a few weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple podcasts ago, we decided that was the prize for you guys to see our reaction to our favorite games.
Don't worry, I won my Falcons.
Eddie, doesn't my hair look kind of longer in person though? I don't know. I feel like it's weird. It's sitting on my shoulders, kind of.
I don't know.
But this is like
same.
It's like
I don't know if it's grown too much.
I know it's slowing down a lot.
Which is fun. That's probably where your growth would stop. Probably.
Probably. I'm probably growing somewhere else.
Okay. All right. We have children in the audience, Ian.
YouTube asked me if it was for kids, and I said no.
Okay, then you're fine. We are testing this out. We are streaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Let us know if you guys enjoyed that. There is a chance Ian's Twitch stream might get suspended, but we don't know. Probably it hasn't yet. So
I was talking about my stomach. I've gained a lot of weight lately.
Oh, wait, what?
This is PG. I don't know what you guys are talking about. God dang, you almost lost us.
Yeah, I know. Good thing it didn't die on us. Yeah, so if you guys are enjoying Twitch and YouTube at the same time, do let us know. We're trying to figure out how to stream to more platforms. Right now it's kind of difficult because Restream you have to pay for extra platforms. But we'll figure this thing out.
Yeah, so today we did TikTok for a while until my phone was about to die. So I turned off TikTok. We got to a point where we weren't getting new viewers. We're on my Twitch channel today.
When did you take the phone away?
I took it away a couple of minutes ago.
Oh, I didn't even see
we're on Twitch. Nobody has said hi on Twitch yet, but that's fine.
Well, YouTube's our main audience.
And we're on YouTube. Yep.
YouTube's gonna be our main audience.
Yeah. We also made a Facebook page today. However, we could not figure out how to stream to more than 2 platforms without paying for it. And I'm not paying for it.
Pornhub.com. When baby starts born.
Pornhub.
Born.
That's so dumb.
It's an actual link too. Click it in.
I'm afraid to.
Click it. Open it. Don't put the volume on though. Mute the volume. Is that an actual link break? Oh boy, it better not be.
If this crashes my computer,
Oh, imagine.
error.
It's not a real
page.
Okay, good.
My heart was beating fast right there for a minute. I was a little worried.
Oh man. Well, I mean, you know, it'd be creepy if Pornhub was an actual website. It has a camera of every born baby in the hospital. They just got born. You get to see them in a cage.
In a cage?
Not a cage, in a crib.
Jeez. What the hell?
The crib, not the cage. Oh my god.
Jeez. In a cage. Bro.
I watch a lot of horror movies, okay?
He does watch a lot of horror movies.
I love horror movies, actually.
And that's probably something he's watched. So.
Probably. No, actually, I don't think I've ever seen that. People are kind of... Well, I'll tell you later. Actually, it's a cage. I meant crib. Like, you know, in the hospital.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
I know what it
That's
is.
what I meant. Okay.
God damn.
So...
Well, the good news is there's not much to talk about football today, so off topic is A-okay today.
Yeah, way off topics. Okay. And we are July tomorrow. We're in July tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
Today's June 30th.
Dang.
Yep. At midnight, it's gonna be July. Oh no, you're good, Rick. Yeah, definitely. Oh my god. It's July. Training camp's about to start very, very soon.
Eddie, yes, please get us off this topic. Please ask an NFL question.
Oh yeah, go ahead, ask away, guys. Definitely ask whatever question you want.
Yeah, we can all, we'll talk about whatever. Q&A time.
It's been Q&A time.
Who do you have winning each division? Yes, let's go.
All right, let's start in the NFC North.
Okay, this is the debatable one, okay? I have the Minnesota Vikings winning their division.
I can't go against Aaron Rodgers. I think I'm still going to go Packers.
My thing with the Minnesota Vikings is they have an offensive-minded head coach to help Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, Kirk Cousins, and Dalvin Cook. That offense is going to be scooting. And last week we actually went over this. I went through every single game the Minnesota Vikings played last year, and they lost one game by more than one touchdown.
Yep.
Only one game was won by more than one touchdown. Which means every game they lost was 7 points or less. Which, with an offensive-minded head coach, will get you down the field to either at least tie and go into overtime or win the game.
But, yeah, also some of those games might not have been one touchdown games. They might have made it one touchdown games at the fourth.
Yeah, exactly. In the fourth quarter, they're trying to run down the clock and there's a hole open up or something, or an interception, I mean.
Yeah. So I got the Packers in that NFC North. I just can't go against Aaron Rodgers. And I need to see the Vikings play to their potential because the last couple of years they just haven't. And they have all the pieces around them, which always makes them a threat to the Packers, but they never do. It's disappointing as a Viking fan. So if any of you guys are Viking fans, I bet you're disappointed because that team last 3 years, they are Super Bowl or bust. They had a good enough team to be able to make the playoffs and go deep. So their time is running out too.
Yes. So NFC North. Let's go AFC North. Pittsburgh, Bengals, Browns,
Ravens.
Bengals.
I'm going Bengals too.
They got better this offseason with their offensive line. Their offensive line was a question mark last year. It obviously didn't help them in the Super Bowl. And then this offseason, they went and bought a whole new offensive line. So I have the Bengals winning that division.
Yeah, I think Joe Burrow, that offensive line got better in free agency, and that whole team in general just got a little better than what they were. And I think they're going to be able to protect Joe Burrow this year. And if the connection is the same way as it was last year with Jamar Chase, the sky's the limit for that Bengals team. Not saying they're going to make the Super Bowl. I'm saying that they can play at a high level now with the improved offensive line. We don't know which team's if they're gonna play the same as last year. We never know.
All right, NFC East.
I'm only Cowboys.
I'm going Eagles.
Okay.
You have the Cowboys?
I know the Cowboys
got
always
worse.
choke in the playoff, but I still think they're gonna.
I mean, they are a regular season team, so I can see that, but
They're gonna choke in the playoffs.
I got the Eagles. I'm going Eagles. I said it earlier. You have the best backup quarterback in the NFL, Gardner Minshew. No, but for real, I have the Eagles. I just went over their schedule. I have no reason to believe they won't win their division.
Just stop playing this.
AFC East.
AFC East.
Bills easy.
I'm going Bills, yo.
Bills.
Josh Allen is just too good, and I need him to play at the same level. And they got Von Miller to improve their defense, and that defense should be as good as they were last year. If they're not, I'm gonna riot.
There's only going to be one fight in that division, and that's for second place. And that's going to be between the Dolphins and the Patriots. Dolphins will get it if Tua plays above average. But the Patriots will get it if they do the exact same thing they did last year. And it's the Dolphins' second place to lose, in my opinion. I think the Dolphins have no reason they should not be second place in that division and fighting for the division, but they're not going to. The Bills have potential to win 12 games next year.
And the only reason the Jets are kind of an afterthought is because their schedule is so hard. The first 12, 13 weeks of the season, it's so hard that they have to have a miracle or something happen.
Yes.
The schedule's that bad.
I completely agree. I think Tua's a bust. There's potential he sits before the end of the season, in my opinion, benched. I don't believe in Tua at all.
Tua turned the ball over.
We did AFC East. Let's go NFC West.
Cardinals, Seahawks, Niners. I think Rams will take it.
Rams got it again. Super Bowl champs. They found a way to improve again. I mean, granted, they lose Von Miller, but they pick up Bobby Wagner. They pick up Allen Robinson. They're getting Cooper Kupp back in another year. He has the potential to get 2K yards this year if he plays at the same level he did this year. And I've got...
That Rams team is too good. They still
Way
have
too
Aaron
good.
Donald there. They have all the pieces. They
Sean
didn't lose
McVay.
anybody. And Sean McVay's such an amazing coach, too. And he's such a fun coach. I would love to be on a team with Sean McVay.
Do the Rams repeat? I don't know. Here's my thing with the Rams. Yes, I think they will make the Super Bowl. I think it's either the Rams or the Bucks for the NFC side. However, the AFC is so stacked that the team that makes the Super Bowl in the AFC is going to be so tested that I have a hard time believing they will lose. And even last year, if the Bengals, they were a young team that made the Super Bowl. If the Chiefs made it, I think the Chiefs had a chance to win that. Or if the Bills would have made it, I think the Bills had a chance to make it. The Bengals were literally the worst team in the AFC to make the Super Bowl, in my opinion, out of those three teams.
Yeah, and literally Matthew Stafford threw 2 interceptions in the Super Bowl. It's not like he was playing amazing or anything. He was playing okay, and he threw 2 interceptions, which could have proven the Bengals, if they had an offensive line for Joe Burrow, they could have been up by a touchdown or 2 by the end of that game. And Aaron Donald saved the game, basically, for the Rams right there, the last play of the game. The defense saved Matthew Stafford right there, even though Matthew Stafford did play well.
I do think that the Rams make the Super Bowl again. I said it was between the Rams and Bucks, but the Bucks, I don't know. It's hard to vote against Tom Brady, but without Gronk, he was a huge part of them. I mean, yes, they got Leonard Fournette back, but I don't know. They picked up Russell Gage, which is a good receiving option for them. They re-signed Carlton Davis.
He does still have Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, and they signed Russell Gage as well.
Yeah, so, I mean, they do have a good team. It's just it depends on if Tom Brady's fragile or not. Really, I mean, you got to think he's getting up. He's, 44, 45? I mean, one hit could take him out.
Yeah, one big hit and one concussion or anything, he's not going to be the same Brady.
And you've seen he was bloody-lipped in the playoff game against the Rams. I mean, Aaron Donald was beating him up. So, yeah, I have the Rams repeating. at least getting to the Super Bowl. But I think it's an AFC team this year that wins. So we just did NFC West. Let's go AFC West. This one's another debatable one for us. And it's
a tough one.
It's the strongest
We
division of
both
football.
could be wrong here.
Yeah, everybody could be wrong and everybody could be right. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, we really don't know. So you have the Raiders, you have the Chiefs, you have the Broncos, and you have the Chargers. You go first.
Your question, why are you also underrated? I know I have more subs, but I shouldn't have. I swapped subs, not gonna lie, not that big a deal. Y'all need and deserve the subs. I appreciate it, Drake.
Subs will come.
I mean, it will come. I mean, we're ramping up. And it's our first football season. We started after the Super Bowl. So
yeah,
it
we
was
started
dead
a couple
months.
weeks after the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
So like football was dead.
Yeah. And now we're super excited because this NFL season is coming up. It's our first time going in depth over every game. It's gonna be such a fun year. And I think that's where we're gonna get our growth from.
All right, AFC West.
AFC West, I'm going Broncos. I love that team. I just love that team. I've seen them play last year. I just love that team. I've seen the Raiders. The Raiders defense just worries me so much by how I saw them play last year. I know they added a piece or two, but I every time I saw the Raiders defense last year, except for that big game against the Chargers.
This one, anybody could win this division, okay? I don't think there's a wrong answer here because literally anybody could win this division. I've got the Raiders. I think the Derek Carr, Devontae Adams connection is going to be awesome. I think Derek Carr is going to be in the MVP conversation. I said it last podcast. I think Derek Carr will win the MVP this year. I think he's going to have a 5,000-yard season. I think Devontae Adams is going to go at least 1,500 yards, and then Hunter Renfrow is going to have 1,000 yards. I think the Raiders' offense is going to be awesome with Josh McDaniels. Josh McDaniels' offense is going to be clicking on all cylinders this year. There's not going to be a learning curve. It's going to be just like Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp last year, except you're going to throw Hunter Renfrow in the mix of that. So I have Derek Carr going for 5,000 yards, an MVP-type season, Devontae Adams over 1,300, 1,400 yards. And then I have the Raiders winning that division.
Okay. I like Russell Wilson so much, and I love those receivers. I know people don't think the receivers are the best of the best, but I think Jerry Jeudy and Courtland Sutton, they can make those contested catches. They can get past people. Their route running is good enough. I think he has Javonte Williams as well. Javonte Williams is a fun back to watch.
Yeah.
And he can truck people, and is the second year. I think it's just going to get even better. And he has the 1-2 punch with Melvin Gordon. Their defense still has PS2, Bradley Chubb. They still have corners around them. They got pieces on defense, and that Broncos know how to build a defense. They know how to play defense. And a couple of games that I watched last year with the Broncos, their defense played well enough. It's just that Teddy Bridgewater and Drew Lock couldn't get the offense was stagnant. That's why, because you can't put a defense in a situation where they have to keep defending the whole game. They can't do that the whole game. They're eventually going to break. And if your offense can't do anything, it's going to hurt your team.
Yeah, and I failed to mention about the Denver Broncos last week when I rated them very low. Nathaniel Hackett, head coach, an awesome offensive coordinator. You got to think of what Nathaniel Hackett has done in his career. Jaguars offensive coordinator for 2017, where Blake Bortles made it to the AFC Championship. Yes, they were carried by a defense. However, you have to win games with a little bit of offense, and they had a lot of offense. I mean, they went into Pittsburgh and scored 45 points against the Steelers' defense. So, yes, Nathaniel Hackett is an awesome offensive coordinator for just doing that. But then he goes to Green Bay and gives Aaron Rodgers back-to-back MVP seasons. So, yes, the Denver Broncos offense is going to be nice next year. So I can understand why you have the Broncos up there. I shitted on Russell Wilson a lot. But yes, I understand why he's up there. Yes, we do not want 1,000 subscribers because I don't want to watch those videos. But thank you for the kind words, Drake.
Oh, man. You might see me cry. Not really.
And we're never going to forget anybody.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely can't forget you guys. You guys are like etched in our brains. The names, as soon as they pop up, like Drake. Oh, yeah, Drake. Yeah. Damn, they're etched in our brains.
Okay, so then we've got NFC South.
God damn it.
He's going to be biased here, I think.
Oh.
All right, say it with me on the count of
Bucks.
3. Okay, I was going to say Tampa Bay. Yeah, Tampa Bay. However, the
Falcons
Saints
could fight for it.
the Saints actually, hear me out. If
Drake's with
Jameis
me.
Winston has a 5,000-yard season and 30 touchdowns and not that many interceptions,
I don't think he's going to hit 5,000 again.
I'm just saying.
I don't think he will. James Winston's garbage.
With Michael
garbage.
Thomas.
Slam Boy?
With
might not even start at the beginning
Slam
of the
Boy,
season?
yes, sir.
He might not even be there at the beginning of the
He
season.
might not, but they got a good-ass
Slant
defense.
Boy.
So
You
if
mean
he
the
throws
guy
a-
who only runs slants and can't catch a deep ball? Or, I mean, not a deep ball, a contested catch to save his
I'm
life.
just saying, maybe.
Except a few.
I'm giving it to Tampa Bay, but I have the Saints second, Falcons third, Panthers fourth. But if the Panthers get Baker Mayfield, I have them in third and Falcons in last. Is Baker Mayfield that good? No, he is not an elite quarterback. However, he's better than Sam Darnold. He'll win you some games.
I'm going Falcons second in that division. I just think they're better than the Panthers right off the back. And I think they're better than the Saints because the Saints are ain'ts. Ain't nobody got nothing to do
Stop
with it.
sleeping on that crab, man.
I don't care about Jameis. It doesn't matter. He's garbage. They need to find a new quarterback, and that team would be good. He could play well, though. We've seen it last year. But I don't care about him. I don't think he can play well.
Wait, what is Saints not being biased? Don't feel like dealing with a bunch of little kids spamming my phone every day anymore. It's not worth it.
Yeah. He probably gets a lot of Saints fans because he's doing Falcon videos.
Oh, yeah, true.
And
A lot of Saints
fans
but-
are rude. 99% of
30,
them I've ever met, they're rude.
Okay, hang on.
They're
Let's talk
so
about...
rude and horrible.
Okay,
They're
but
nasty.
let's talk about Jameis Winston for a second, okay? And I'm just going to throw this out there. If Jameis Winston doesn't throw 30 interceptions, let's just say he throws 15, he's got 5,500 passing yards.
He got 4,800. I can believe that. But not 5,500. There's no way he's going
I'm saying in that season, he had over 5,000 yards,
Oh, okay.
30 for 30. If he throws 15 interceptions instead, he throws for almost 40 touchdowns and has 5,500 yards. A historic season.
Possibly. We'll never know, though, because he threw it.
But he's got LASIK now. He can see.
Oh, my God. All right, let's go to the AFC South.
All right, you already know who I'm picking here.
All right, go ahead.
The Indianapolis
I was
Colts.
going Colts, too. I think the Colts are just too good. They added Matt Ryan behind an actual offensive line, behind an actual defense. First time in his career, he's going to have a good defense, a good offensive line. He doesn't have the best weapons, but he still is good enough to make receivers look better. He did that with Russell Gage, Alameda, Zacchaeus. He's going to do that with anybody on that roster.
100%.
So that team's just going to ball out. They still have... I didn't even mention Jonathan Taylor yet. Jonathan Taylor is a monster. And so with the play action... They're going to get everybody. Oh, that team's going to go. Sky's the limit for Matt Ryan. He's a dark horse MVP candidate for me.
I don't
that
think he
team.
throws for that many yards, personally.
Wait.
Only because of Jonathan Taylor on the team. I don't think...
No,
you
I think
take
he's going to
away-
have 4,500.
I think he barely hits 4,000. That's just my opinion, though, because of Jonathan Taylor. I'm not saying Matt Ryan can't do it. I'm saying with Jonathan Taylor at the main focus of that offense, if you had a true number one wide receiver, if you had a true number one wide receiver on that team, yes, I would give 4,500 to 5,000 yards to Matt Ryan easily. Because Matt Ryan's very smart with the football. He knows exactly where to go with it. He's very accurate. He's not mobile, but you don't need to be mobile when you can deliver strikes where they need to go in a clean or dirty pocket.
Yeah, Matty Ice is Eddie, definitely. He's going to have one of his best seasons on that team. I fully believe it, expected. Count Millie's in the dungeon. He gambled and did a bad boy thing. All right.
He did the worst possible thing you could possibly do as a human. Gambled on a football game.
Yeah, it's even worse than being a massage parlor and harassing
Yeah.
people.
You get a bigger suspension for gambling than you do sexual assaulting 28 women.
That's just the world we live in.
Potentially.
That's the world we live in. I think even the Supreme Court would rule that bad worse too.
Yeah.
AFC South, where do you rank?
Oh, no Matt Ryan slander here. No, sir. 37 is not the key.
Oh, no, he's Drake. He's kidding.
I don't think he's kidding.
But wait. Drake, Matt Ryan is not melted. He is the QB. He would have if he should have stayed on the Falcons. He should have beat the commissioner's racist. Oh my god. Matt Ryan is not melted. If he was the Falcons quarterback, we'd be in a playoff team right now. This year, and next year, we'll be a playoff team both these years if Matt Ryan was still on the team.
Oh, 100%.
For sure.
And they should have never got rid of him.
They should have never went for Deshaun Watson.
Should have never went.
I never even wanted goddamn Deshaun Watson. That massage. 1%. But 99% I wanted Matt Ryan. I think Matt Ryan is better anyway. But that's a whole other story. Yeah, no, Matty Ice is not melted. He's gonna play super well and gonna prove you wrong.
My man, Matty Dry Ice, because he don't melt. That was a compliment, I think. I was trying to make it a compliment. I wasn't trying to do you dirty.
Nope. All right. Well, is that all the divisions? Did we go over all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Indianapolis Colts, Tennessee Titans, Jacksonville Jaguars, Houston Texans.
Yep. Matt Ryan's still playing at a high level. He's going to take that team to the Super Bowl. Or high playoffs, at least.
And I'm going against the Coach of the Year, Mike Vrabel. But you know why? Because
they decided to trade A.J. Brown, too. So
He's ice cream is good on the inside, but outside he's pretty messy.
Whoa. No more Matt Ryan slander, Drake. Otherwise, you're no more moderator. All right? No Matt Ryan slander in here. Even Ian said it.
Yeah, man. The Texans this year, I predict they win one game.
God damn. Oh, man.
I'm sorry, but Lovie Smith was not the correct answer at head coach. And you know who else isn't the answer?
David Smith.
I think he could be decent somewhere, but I don't think he's anything special.
I don't like the decision to build around him.
Especially not with that roster.
That defense, especially. Oh, my God.
Jeez, you're going out there with Davis Mills and Derek Stingley. And
Philip
Lindsay.
You got Brandon Cook still.
And Philip Lindsay.
Yeah.
And Ingram.
Not looking good. Not looking good for them. Yeah, I know. I figured you were joking, Drake. Oh my god.
We were hoping you were joking.
We were hoping you were joking. Oh, you know how much longer we'd be going another hour if that was real.
I know. Defending his dad.
Yep.
All right, guys. Here's another thing we need help with. We have, I think, 4 more reaction videos to do. Maybe 5. I can't remember off the top of my head. I know someone in our Discord, I think it was Vital, that asked us to do some reactions to the Ding Prong productions. We might do a couple of those. However, we need a new reaction series. Whether it's... We would prefer it to be like strictly NFL and team related, so that way we can do all 32 NFL teams.
But also could be like the best the best catches from every single year since 2005.
We could do top 10 plays of each team all time.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know if we'd be able to find the videos like that though. And I'm a little worried about getting copyrighted from a smaller channel. Like the NFL, they copyright us. I don't care. I mean, everybody reacts.
Oh no, it doesn't matter if you can't get copyright striked. You can only get claimed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The only thing is when you're monetized, and then you don't really have a problem. In videos, especially.
There's
a specific slot for when if you need a counterclaim. For reaction videos are in a different category, so we're fine.
Yeah, interesting. I don't remember asking if I cared about that. What about top 4th quarter comebacks? That's a good one. I want to
top 4. Oh yeah, top 10. That's a good one. I like that, Eddie. Good idea. Oh yeah, we could direct some of Drake's videos too. Some of his edits.
Oh, his edits, yeah.
Definitely, that'd be really, really cool.
Oh, you're gonna see the Patriots 28-3.
A little teaser. Okay. Off 1,000 stuff.
You're going to see the Hail Mary from David Garrard to Mike Sims Walker. Iconic play in Jaguars history.
Yeah.
Knocked down. Oh, he caught it. Listen, that's exactly what it is. Hang on. I'm just gonna play the sound.
Oh yeah, no, the big Hail Mary one. I think I was there for that game.
It's the very first thing that pops up whenever you do the game-winning Hail Mary.
Oh my god. This is a joke. I got you, Drake.
Damn ads, man! What the fuck?
Miracle in the Meadowlands 2, that's a good one too. Eddie.
Miracle in the Meadowlands 2? Okay, we'll put it all in. I don't know if it's gonna do it. Maybe I don't know. Mike's gonna do it? Oh, damn.
Yeah. Oh my god. That was a really cool one. Ooh, Gridiron Heights Easter egg breakdown.
Oh, I don't know.
Never really watched. Gridiron Heights is kind of the animated series for NFL. Like it's it's NFL comedic kind of animation.
Oh,
it's pretty cool. But the Easter egg breakdowns, I never watched it before, so that's gonna be interesting. Definitely.
Yeah, hopefully people have these things made.
Yeah.
Like the top 10 fourth quarter comebacks.
I know. I'm pretty sure some.
Yeah.
Pretty sure some. Yeah, it's a really good one, AJ. Oh, maybe we could do a Gridiron Heights reaction series, like the series, because they're like 2 minutes each.
Oh yeah, we can do a couple of those.
Yeah, like they have a whole season. Like they have like 5.
Might start a podcast. Do it.
Do it, Drake.
Why not?
Why not?
We said the same thing. I kept texting Pritesh and saying, I kind of want to start a podcast. And then we just did it.
Nope. Like, you muffin, I'm coming. Oh, man. On an app? Okay, Drake, I'll see you.
Just do it.
I just do it. You gotta, don't let your dreams become dreams. Just do it. Top 10 trick plays? No, we haven't, Eddie. That's another
we could do that
idea.
too, yeah.
Yeah. That's our first series that we've had for a while now.
Yeah, this is the only series we've done. It's 32 teams, so at first we weren't uploading every day, but now we are. So, but we've also had other uploads in between as well, so that's why we haven't finished yet. So let me look. Yeah, we can. Yeah, for sure. We're down to be on anybody's podcast, anybody's videos. Like, you putting us on your YouTube channel helps us grow. So
yeah, and make sure you tell your friends and family about the podcast.
yeah,
And anybody who likes football. If you go to your local, wherever you go to grocery stores, just be like, PI Podcast, go subscribe now. Just yell it in the store, yell it in a mall.
or else.
Yell it in fast food restaurants.
Or else I'm
That's
going to
what
mug you in the
need to
parking
do.
lot. No, just kidding. Don't do that. So the 4 teams we have left is the Seattle Seahawks, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Tennessee Titans, and the Washington Commanders.
San Francisco 49ers. Did we upload that video?
Did we do the 49ers? Do we still have a reaction video somewhere?
Wait.
We haven't uploaded.
Do we? Wait a sec. I'm not sure if I remember that. Oh, maybe. We gotta check.
The Eagles. Did we didn't do the 49ers.
Yeah, we didn't do 49ers.
Did we record that?
I don't know. I gotta check. If we put done on it, maybe we have. Streaming, but I'm gonna my face. Alright, no problem, Drake.
Oh, maybe someone asked for it, so we uploaded it.
Oh yeah, we did. Someone AJ probably did.
Oh, you know what? We probably did.
We did it
upload
very early,
earlier.
probably. That's why it says it's not on it. Oh, just look up PI Podcast 49ers.
No.
Okay.
Hey,
What? What?
I don't think we did.
We didn't? You sure? Let me double check.
Oh, right here. San Francisco 49ers. 13 views? We need to re-upload that.
We can.
I bet we would get more views on it if we re-uploaded it.
Yeah, downloaded and re-uploaded. If you guys would like to see a re-upload of some videos that you guys haven't seen, if like Greg or anybody who subscribed right after we started the series, definitely just let us know. We'll
Yeah, because we get more views now than we used to.
Yeah, we're already at 105 subs now in 4 months. That's insane. I expect us to grow even more. So yeah, you guys heard me. Scream it wherever you go, grocery stores, fast food restaurants, malls. Scream PI Podcast and make sure you get them to subscribe to the YouTube channel. They're going to love what they see. And we have a lot of things coming up. It's already July. So, yeah, another step closer to preseason. So, that's going to be fun.
And we're going to be going to training camp.
Yep. Going to be going to the Colts-Jags game down here.
Going to be going to a Falcons game, just not sure which one yet.
Maybe the Jets. Falcons-Jets one.
Top 10 worst draft picks? Man, the Jaguars would have all of them.
Browns would have some too.
Oh, the Browns.
Because remember we traded all our picks and they still drafted horrible before Julio Jones. All those guys aren't even on the team and
Marcus Russell, Johnny Manziel.
Oh god.
Taven Bryan. That dude's fucking ass cheeks. Let me. Okay. Taven Bryan is more of an inside joke to Jags fans. But this man was a first-round draft pick.
Mm-hmm.
He has played since 2018. Let me actually go to a better site than this. Taven Bryan stats. He was drafted in the first round, pick 29.
Damn.
I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. Since 2018, he has one forced fumble. He has 86 tackles.
Damn.
Only 51 of them are solo tackles.
Holy crap.
He has 5.5 sacks in 4 years as a number one overall draft pick. I mean, as a pick 29, but he was still in the first round.
Damn. That's gotta be one of the worst draft picks. Oh no, yeah, that too, but also DeCarris McKinley in the first round and Vic Beasley.
Doo-doo.
Yeah. Oh man, those definitely didn't work out as planned for us. The fact is we got Grady Jarrett in the third round. Third or fourth round, I think. So, that's crazy.
God dang it.
What? What are you looking for?
I'm looking at this guy's stats and getting more mad by the second.
He doesn't have anything.
There's nothing there. It's empty.
Oh, man. It's empty. He's so bad. Desean Jones, yeah, he didn't have the best season last season, Drake, but I still think he can play at the level. Oh, don't get me started. What made me mad this year from Desean Jones is his tackling. His tackling was horrendous this year. The Washington game this year, he completely missed the tackle on the Washington running back.
Antonio Gibson.
I don't think it was the backup. I think the second string. Yeah, definitely missed the tackle and led the touchdown with like 40 seconds left in the game. And they were at the 50. That's how bad of a miss that was. So definitely, I think he can still play at a good level, high level. So no, I don't think he's gonna hold out because he knows he played bad. I don't think he can. There's no way he can leverage for a good contract if he's playing that bad. No one's gonna sign him. So definitely, he's not holding. No one's gonna sign him.
And he's holding out? Yikes.
Yeah, I don't think he's holding out.
But get your bag, man. NFL owners are billionaires. Go get your bag.
Yeah. But when he played that bad. Look up the whatever.
Uh-oh.
What?
I just seen something about Darren Waller.
Darren Waller and Finn?
Oh, he believes he's the best tight end in football. False!
That goes to Kyle. No, I'm just kidding.
Goes with Travis Kelce or Mark Andrews.
Kelce or Mark Andrews. I think it's Travis Kelce. We have a lot planned. A lot of more. We're uploading every day. Definitely new channels coming out soon. Don't look out for that. The PI Podcast Sports Cards and Breaks channel that will be launched soon. So look out for that. Anything?
KD wants out of Brooklyn. I know it's not football related, but
Well,
the Joker just signed the biggest contract in NBA history. Supermax.
getting his money, getting his moolah.
Where do you think KD goes? Do you think he actually goes to the Lakers? There's potential for, like, I know it's probably not going to happen. I know they just re-signed Devin Booker to the Suns, so Phoenix out of the question, even though KD said that was one team he would be interested in going to. I don't think it would require them to trade Devin Booker. It's not going to happen. The Lakers would probably have to package Russell Westbrook, probably Anthony Davis. KD wants to go to the Sixers?
It's the Sixers. Okay.
That's a weird team.
What's
No, Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid's on
Yeah,
Sixers.
that would be an awesome. You'd have a guy to get your rebound when you miss. The few times you do. I mean, KD is one of the best pure shooters in the NBA. That's what you need as a big man. I mean,
They were supposed to go far this year in the playoffs, but they kind of
I know they choked.
badly.
KD needs help. KD needs some help. Oh, and Harden. You think Harden stays if You think Harden stays if they get KD? I feel like you would have to trade Harden. Oh, you're good at editing. You probably could do that, Drake.
Definitely, you know how to edit all that stuff, so that's cool.
But that would be an awesome big three. I mean, James Harden. I know you would love that, Billy. I know you would. You would have probably. How do you feel about James Harden now? Do you think he's overrated? Do you think he's underrated? Perfectly rated? Think he's awesome?
Yeah, you can do that, Drake. You can just take some NFL clips and do it.
Okay, I'm not a big fan of him either. All this to be a 6'3" guard from. Where's he from? Dayton, Ohio? Steph Curry. A small kid from Davidson. All this to beat a 6'3" Davidson guard.
Oh my god.
No, so I don't watch a lot of basketball, but I'm a fan of a lot of teams. And I know that's like bandwagoning or whatever, but I'm not a basketball fan anymore. I haven't watched basketball in a long time. So my favorite teams to watch, I'll say, Golden State, number one. I think they play a lot of very good team ball. I love the way they move around the court. I'm a huge fan of the three-point game today. I really enjoy watching Miami. They play very good team basketball as well. I actually enjoy watching the Boston Celtics as well. It was a really good finals to watch. I really enjoy watching Giannis.
Giannis?
Yeah, Antetokounmpo. I enjoy watching Damian Lillard. I mean, dude's a baller. I enjoy watching the 76ers as well. Preferably after Ben Simmons. I didn't really like Ben Simmons.
I like Trae Young a lot.
Yeah, Trae Young's awesome to watch.
And they just got stacked a little bit at that team.
So,
better.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I just enjoy the game of basketball. I don't have a team to watch. I don't have a certain player to watch. I used to really love JJ Redick. JJ Redick's my all-time favorite player from my generation. As a kid, I was a fan of Shaq and Kobe, obviously Dwayne Wade. Was never a big LeBron fan growing up. Dirk, big Dirk fan. Now I really enjoy watching Tyler Hero. And like I said, my all-time favorite player is JJ Redick. I love anybody that can shoot threes. Actually now I really enjoy listening to JJ Redick on sports shows and stuff. Yeah, DeJounte Murray, yes. He's going to make that Hawks team really good. That was a good pickup for the Hawks. The Hawks need to figure it out. I mean, they can't waste Trae Young. They gotta build that roster up.
Yeah, he needs help. I was watching the play-in games to get into the playoffs, and literally Trae Young was doing everything on his own. Like he had no help at all. All his players were missing threes, missing layups. It was horrible to watch.
Could you imagine though if the Lakers could figure out a way to have LeBron, Anthony Davis, Kyrie, and KD? That would be disgusting.
Do you think Russell Westbrook's not going to be weak?
You would have to trade Russell for... I don't think you could keep Russell Westbrook. That would have to be part of the trade in like 12 first-round picks, and your entire bench would have to go. They just announced Andre Drummond signing with the Bulls. Nice. There was a lot of news. Pistons and Marvin Bagley agreed to a 3-year, $37 deal. The Thunder and Lou Dort have signed a 5-year, $87 million deal. Trailblazers and Anfernee Simmons, 4 years, $100 million. Grizzlies and point guard Tyus Jones, $30 million, 2 years. Victor Oladipo, 1 year, $11 million for the Heat. 76ers and PJ Tucker, that's a decent pickup. Bobby Portis staying with the Bucks, $49 million deal, 4 years. Bradley Beal, 5 years, $251 million. Devin Booker extension, $214 million for 4 years. That's 56. That's what, $53.5 million a year, something around there for Devin Booker. Nikolai Jokic, 5-year, $264 million. The amount you make as a basketball player is just insane.
A lot of money. A lot of money. Yeah, they didn't even start yet. It just ended.
Yeah, it literally started a couple hours ago, it feels like. What the? I don't understand what that comment is.
Which one, the top
The
one?
top one. I think you were trying to say racist.
Oh my god. I don't even know. People are weird. Oh, we got our first hater. Let's go.
Oh yeah,
Let's
but
go.
YouTube blocked the comment.
YouTube blocked it?
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
I didn't even get a chance to I replied to it and said thanks for the view. Do you guys live together? No, not yet. Right.
Not yet. I don't know.
No, maybe one day. Depends on how the podcast does. Like, if we can make a living from it, I don't know if we would necessarily live together, but we.
But yeah, I have my own place.
Yeah, we'd have an office like really close.
Yeah,
No,
I'd say.
he lives about 45 minutes away from me, so he travels to me for. We try to do 2 podcasts a week together and 1 podcast away, and then on the 2 days we meet up. we record a week's worth of videos. Today we haven't recorded any videos. However, we have 2 videos. We uploaded one today already, and then I have one already uploaded for tomorrow. So we need a video for Thursday, or today's Thursday, so Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, it's gonna be my power rankings.
Yeah, they'll be his power rankings, and Monday will be his Broncos.
Oh yeah,
why
Broncos,
they can win the division. So that's 3 videos. That'll last till Monday, and most likely Sunday.
Yeah.
To record the rest. And who knows, maybe before I go to bed, we'll do the last 4 teams reaction videos before you leave.
Maybe.
We're gonna do it.
Go to sleep. Thank you guys for watching the podcast. I was up talking with you guys. Ask away anytime before the NFL season starts. Ask away your questions. We don't mind any of your guys' questions. We'll always look for something to do. If any news we have in our notes, there's not going to be much. So we're probably just going to go notes, but we're also going to be watching your guys' comments. So definitely appreciate all of you for stopping by. 105, which is crazy. I don't think I've expected 100 subscribers in this short of time before the NFL season started. If you guys want to see podcasts, I'll feature channel. All right, got you, Drake. We'll check it out. Yeah, but anyways, Eddie, thank you for stopping by. Drake, thanks for stopping by. AJ, thanks for stepping by. Thank you to everyone who stopped by. We really appreciate you guys. And
did we get everybody? AJ, Eddie, Drake.
Yeah. Yeah. Really,
Thanks for stopping by, Pritesh.
oh, thanks for stopping by, Ian. Always good when you're on the podcast.
Eddie, appreciate you stopping in. So if you guys are new here, live every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern. We upload every single day at 4 p.m. Eastern.
4 p.m. Eastern.
Every single
Be
day.
there. Like the video so it gets on the recommended pages, gets on YouTube's recommended when people are watching videos. Definitely make sure to hit that like button. It is very, very important.
Yeah.
But yeah, we appreciate you guys. Yes, sir, Drake. It's gonna be fun. Definitely get in touch with us on timing and stuff. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. We are very excited for what's to come, and we just can't wait. There's so much we have to do. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Peace.
Thank you for watching the PI Podcast. Make sure you subscribe and tune in next time so you don't miss the latest news in the NFL world. You can also follow us on TikTok at PIPodcast and on Twitter at PIPodcasters. Until next time.